Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. I hope all of you is okay. So let's continue with our new topic, which is group communication. For your information, in this group, in this topic, I divided into 3 parts. So this is the first part, looking at the definition and components of group. Let's look what group communication is all about. Literally, we look at the definition of group communication. It's self-explanatory that it's the interaction of 3 or more interdependent members working to achieve a common goal. So if you look at the components that we have in group communication are members, goals that you want to achieve together, that you work in that group, and you work interdependently, which means you depend on each other, and you must have interaction between each other. So these are all the components of group communication. What are the purposes of group communication? Why do we have group communication? There are several purposes of group communication. The first one is to share and exchange information and idea. You know, when you are in a group, you have more ideas, you can share your information. It also to collect information or feedback on any project, policy or schemes. Sometimes one had more heads are better than one head. So to collect information, we can use group communication. To arrive at a decision on important matters. Sometimes when we want to make a decision, especially in organization where we do important decision, we have to get some feedbacks from the rest so that we do the correct decision. Another purpose is to solve a problem which is a concern to the organization as a whole. Let's say we have a problems. When we talk in the group, when we communicate in a group, we can get ideas, we can get inputs which are beneficial that can help us to solve our problems. And to discuss the issues related to a particular topic in relation to the group itself or for the benefit of a larger group. When we are in group, it's much easier for us to have more information, to have more ideas. So it's better for the group itself, and also it's better for our larger audience. And last but not least, the purpose of group communication is to elaborate upon any work undertaken or research done in order to elicit feedback. For instance, if we do research, right, so we want to get feedback and we want to get from group, meaning that we want to get feedbacks from more people rather than one. Okay, so let's look at the interaction in group communication. Group members, when we interact in group communication, we use verbal and non-verbal messages to generate meanings and establish relationship. We have covered verbal and non-verbal in our previous lectures. I'm sure we still remember the importance of verbal and non-verbal messages, how we use them so that our communication will be meaningful. Group communication also requires interactions, meaning that in group it's a must for everyone to interact with each other. If you look in the previous slide, you see one of the components is the interaction. So in a group, if you don't communicate, if you don't interact with each other, that means your communication is not well executed. Right. So basically, when we look at the communication process, we have members, messages, channels, feedback, context, and noise. Here, through the image, you can see clearly that in a group, we must have members more than 3, 3 or more. So we are interdependent among each other, so we work interdependently with each other. So we give feedback, we give messages through channels so that everyone will get the information, everyone in the know of what's going on in the group. And also we talk, we discuss within the context that makes everyone understand of the communication process.